My name is Lila Zangyo, and welcome to Let's Talk About It on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm coming so hard for the ladies as we're going to be talking about swimming on your period. Yes, I said it. We're going to talk about that. This video is solely based on my experience as a professional swimmer, triathlete, and CrossFit athlete here in Ghana, as well as some facts that are out there. It has nothing to do with religion or whatsoever. So if you're very religious and sensitive about things like this, I will advise you pause, you stop watching the video, and you find something else to do. However, if you want to be educated and be informed, as well as understanding your body where swimming is concerned, stay with me and let's have some fun. I know when a female talks about going for swimming on her period, a lot of people think, and majority of those actually thinking are females. A lot of people think you're going to bleed the whole time you're in the water. Some even go ahead to perceive what it's gonna look like, and trust me, this is all they see. Yes, a bloody pool or bloody water. However, that's so far, and I say far, I mean far from the truth. It's every woman's nightmare when their period shows up at a point where they decide to go for a beach vacation or some kind of vacation where they're going to be amazing water series available. Like, it's every woman's nightmare. Some break down and some get so dumb. It's like hell just broke loose and it's going to be a bad period and all of that. Like, people really break down. But from a health perspective and a professional perspective, your period shouldn't stop you from jumping into water at all. It shouldn't stop you at any point in time. And I am going to tell you why. I'm going to be talking about a number of things that people think, or a number of things that people have in mind, which is their reason why females shouldn't swim whilst during their period. And the first, the utmost, and probably the most important is the fact that you're going to have a blood flow when you're swimming. I am here to tell you that is almost impossible. Reason being, water has so much pressure. And when a female gets into water while you're on your period, the pressure that is generated in the water, the pressure in the water doesn't allow any blood rush out of the female. It's a no-go area. The pressure from the water does us a lot of good, and some people don't even realize it. And that explains why it's very difficult and sometimes painful to want to pee whilst you're swimming. It's almost not impossible for some people. I am not saying you should try to pee when you're swimming. That's very disgusting, and don't try it. But that explains it. So it makes it the pressure in water makes it very difficult for us females to have a flow in the water. And when you're in water, there's no way you are going to have a flow. Another thing a lot of people talk about is the fact that when you swim on your period, you are prone to bacterial infections. That's not true. If the pressure in water is not allowing any water, anything go in you or anything come out, that pressure is definitely not carrying any bacteria whatsoever from the water into your system. The pressure, it has nothing to do with bacterial infection. However, when you're done swimming and you come out and then you wear your wet swimsuit for a very long time, like for example, for us professional swimmers, it's like it's normal for us to swim and then come outside and have like an hour or two conversation, like just walking around with our swimsuits. And imagine we don't do this once a while. We do this sometimes twice a day or on a daily basis. So it's not really healthy, because when you come out of the pool and you walk around with a wet swimsuit, the temperature, which is the coolness of the wet swimsuit, as you're wearing it beneath, serves as a breeding grounds for some bacteria. So you're a lot more prone to bacterial infection outside the pool in a wet swimsuit than swimming inside the pool. One thing that I hear people also talk about is swimming they're sure swimming is going to make their menstrual cramps even more painful and unbearable. I really don't like to talk about menstrual cramps, or sometimes I feel like I am not in the position to talk about menstrual cramps, not because I am not a female, but fortunately for me, I have never encountered cramps of any kind and magnitude in my life as a female. And I am grateful for that, because I hear people's stories and I know it can be very painful. But for someone like myself who studied health and is still studying health and fitness and nutrition and what have you, if there's anything that I have learned over the years, is the fact that water is therapeutic. So if there's anything water is going to do for you whilst you have those cramps, is to ease the pain a bit, because it serves as an environment for relaxation and some kind of energy transfer, where like there's a reduction in stress and what have you. So I really don't believe or think water has any effect on the magnitude where we're talking about intensifying your period pain. If there's anything water can do to your pain, is to make you feel better. Based on what we've talked about, you realize that if you're a female and you're on your period, you can go for swimming without wearing anything, and there's not going to be a flow. However, if you're still not comfortable or you're like skeptical about the whole situation and you want to try any feminine care products for swimming, there are two options you have, which is the tampons and a menstrual cup. Mind you, pads, sanitary pads are no-go areas. Reason being, it's going to act like how baby diapers act when it comes into contact with water. It's just going to go all puffy and in the water. So, as much as possible, stay away from the sanitary pads if you want to swim. You use either a tampon or a menstrual cup whenever you decide to go swimming. One tip I want to leave everyone out there with is, if you're on your period, especially on the first and second day or the first and third day, and you decide to go swimming, and you decide not to wear any feminine care products, immediately you're out of the pool, I'd like you to take a quick walk to the shower or to the washroom and get showered, stand in the shower a bit, or immediately put on any of your feminine care products, because right after you come out of the pool, you're likely to have a blood rush within the first few minutes. So it's always advisable not to hang around and talk, especially when you know you're on your period and you come out of the pool. It's always advisable to rush to the bathroom to have a quick shower and quickly put on your feminine care product, whichever one you want. Over there you could use your tampons if that's comfortable, your sanitary pads because you're not in water again, or your menstrual cups. You could use any of them at your convenience when you're out of the pool. So that's a tip that I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and if there's anyone with any experience other than the things that I've said, I'll be grateful to learn from you as well, because I'm still in the swimming career, and of course I'm still a female that sees my period every month. So if you've had other experiences and you wish to share, please comment in the comment section below. I would appreciate if you can like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and of course share.